We're standing here today at the site of the old Otumoetai railway station, which dates back to 1928. This is quite central in Otumoetai. Otumoetai is technically quite a smaller area, but when you talk about Otumoetai, it covers and people incorporate into it areas like Judea, Brookfield, Bellevue, even and other areas that close to it are Pillans, Matua. The suburbs that it covers and the housing that it covers is a wide range, from your low cost housing to quite high cost. There's a number of areas with big views, waterfront, which will be right up there in the dollar value. Otumoetai is a neat place because it's so centrally located. It's situated between the main avenues and shopping area in the CBD, between that and Bethlehem. You easily can get out to the mount and the beaches. That's easy. That's only sort of 6, 7, 8 minutes away depending on traffic. You're close to the CBD. That's only six minutes away to the CBD. So it's very centrally located. The feel of the area is quite community based. It's certainly not pretentious. It's very much around, again, the schools revolves around a lot of community activity around the schools. You have the Cheerywood area, which is a small shopping area just outside Matua, the bottom end of Otumoetai, and that had a lot of 2-bedroom homes for the ageing part of our population, and so there's that is very sought after from there. So you have some older people living in the community, and you have the younger people going to the schools and primary schools, kindergartens. Otumoetai College is a central part of this community. It's fed to by the primary schools and the intermediates. There's Otumoetai Intermediate just down the road, which then is fed by Bellevue, Brookfield, Otumoetai and Matua Pillans Primary, so that the families that are coming to the area are aiming to have their kids probably at this school.
What's the reputation of the school?
Oh, the school's a very good school. It's a co-ed school. It's a large school, and my kids have been here, so they've done very well out of it, and they were educated very well, and the teaching and the control of the children is very good. Real estate in the area is people will come to this area for the school. If they want co-ed, a college in Tauranga, then they'll be looking to come to Otumoetai, and then they'll be feeding, so that they'll be buying real estate. If they want to be close to the school, then they'll be looking to buy real estate in this area for that. Where we are today is called Let's Get Growing, and it's a community garden where people can buy a plot and have a garden for themselves. As far as reserves and parks in Otumoetai, Otumoetai is well endowed. The greater Otumoetai area is well endowed, from the park over in Matua at Ferguson Park. Then there's just a number of other parks around the show. Otumoetai is strong as a community. It's really strong because it has lots of clubs. It has a sailing and yacht club. It has a soccer club. Ferguson Park is a central point for that. You've got the major shopping area, which has a major New World in it, which is the Brookfield area. It's got a number of other shops in it, from liquor store to chemist, a good range of shops in there. And down Cheerywood, there's another shopping centre down there that's got all sorts of different shops in it, gift shops and shoe shops, and it's a good little shopping centre, that one. There's a cafe up on Grange Road. There's Bureta shops. There's a couple of 3 shops in Bureta which are quite cool to visit. So it's well set for shops. The Otumoetai area has good churches. There's a lot of different types of churches, from Methodist, Anglican, through the range of different type of churches. If you're looking at Otumoetai at housing, that you'll find something that'll fit your bill. Generally speaking, it's such a wide range. There's a lot of character homes. There's some new areas that they've developed, so they've got newer homes on them. But a lot of it is more established housing. Pricing wise, it's got such a big range, from your $1 million plus houses right down to your $250,000 houses. So it has got a large range. Ranges and date, I mean, there's some well-established homes that were built in the 1900s right through to the newer houses. A lot of development went on in the 70s and has given good solid weatherboarding and brick homes.
What kind of section sizes is it?
Section sizes vary. That you can still find your quarter acre plot. They're not that common, but you still can find them. Through the 90s, Otumoetai went through a time which there was a lot of infilling and breaking up the sections, so that the 1,000 square metre site went into two 500 square metre sites, and so you had two housing on.
In older areas, do the houses tend to need renovation, or have they been kept up?
Again, you've got the range. You've sort of got a lot of houses that have already been done up, but because there's so many older, more established homes, then they're getting to the point of, at various stages of getting done up. So you're having a lot of people that are coming in and putting their touch to it, in either in a small way or a very large way, and then living in it from there. Probably where it doesn't, that you might struggle a little bit in Otumoetai, is if you're looking for brand new, just built home. There are few areas for that, but not a lot. So if you're looking for that, then you might struggle a little bit. But other than that, you're going to find most of everything you want in Otumoetai.
No, I take it there's no sections.
Sections, there are some sections, but they're getting scarce. They've been picked up over time. I think the neat thing with Otumoetai is that it pretty well suits most people. If you're looking for housing, depending on if you want to be in this area, then there's a good chance you'll find something that suits. From the smaller house, if you're a first home owned buyer, to going through from upgrading into something a bit bigger, sort of 3 bedrooms and double garaging, and then into 4 bedrooms. If you're wanting character home, then the other homes tend to be of a wider range of ages. If you have school children, then obviously Otumoetai will suit from a schooling point of view. If you're wanting a 2-bedroom on the flat, because you've got a scooter based, because you've reached that stage, then that suits you also, because you've got the Cheerywood area, which is very flat and shopping centre for that. If you're wanting larger homes that have water views, then you've got the Pillans Point, the Ngātai Road, you've got out in Matua that really suits there, and you've got an opportunity to buy out there. So the cross-section of homes that you're looking at is just so wide in Otumoetai.